You're standing in the TSA line, watching that officer pull your medication bag aside. Your heart pounds. Will they confiscate your blood pressure pills? Question your insulin? Make you miss your flight over a simple prescription bottle? Here's what nobody tells you. This happens to thousands of travelers every single day. But the travelers who sail through security? They know something you don't. Today, I'm sharing every insider secret, including brand new 2025 TSA updates that most people haven't even heard about yet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to pack your medications so security waves you right through. The digital tools that make international travel foolproof. And the one mistake that lands even experienced travelers in customs detention for hours. But first, if you're serious about stress-free travel, hit that subscribe button right now. You'll join thousands of smart travelers getting insider tips that actually work. The golden rule that saves your trip. Listen carefully. This one rule will save your vacation, maybe even your life. Never, ever put prescription medications in checked luggage. I don't care if it's just a bottle of vitamins or life-saving heart medication. It all goes in your personal item, that small bag that slides under the seat in front of you. Here's why this matters more than ever. Even your carry-on roller bag isn't safe anymore. Airlines are gate-checking those bags constantly when overhead bins fill up. The moment that bag disappears down the jet bridge, you've lost control. Picture this real scenario. Sarah lands in Rome for her dream vacation. Her suitcase with her diabetes medication still sitting in Newark. The replacement insulin she had to buy out of pocket cost her $400, and she spent her first day in Italy sitting in an emergency room instead of seeing the Colosseum. The fix is simple. Make it a habit. Every time you pack, medications go in first in that personal bag that never leaves your side. Period. Now here's the 2025 update. Most travelers don't know about TSA just eliminated quantity limits on prescription pills. You can now bring unlimited amounts for personal use, but that doesn't change the golden rule. Keep them with you always. 2025 TSA updates you need to know. The rules changed this year, and most travelers are still following outdated advice. Here's what's actually happening at security checkpoints right now. The new liquid rules. TSA expanded their medical exemptions massively. They now allow 11 specific types of medical liquids with no size restrictions. We're talking over-the-counter liquid medications, saline solutions, even cold medicine. That bottle of cough syrup that would have been confiscated last year? Now it's perfectly fine. But here's the key. You still need to declare these items. Don't try to sneak them through. The new scanners are incredibly sophisticated and will flag anything you're trying to hide, causing more delays than just being upfront. Medical gels and creams got the same treatment. Your hydrocortisone cream, antibiotic ointments, even large tubes of prescription topicals, all allowed in quantities you actually need. Smart technology changes everything. The airport experience is getting smarter, and so should you. Those new advanced scanners can actually identify most medications automatically, which means fewer false flags and faster processing. If you're a frequent traveler with medications, TSA PreCheck now offers special fast-track procedures for medical travelers. It's like having VIP status for your health needs. Packing smart, original bottles versus modern solutions. Here's where travelers get confused. Inside the US, TSA is actually fine with pill organizers. They're focused on security, not pharmacy regulations. But stepping outside the US, that's where the game changes completely. International customs agents want to see original prescription bottles with your name clearly visible. No exceptions, no excuses. That plastic weekly pill organizer that works great at home becomes a red flag abroad. But here's a 2025 game changer: QR code prescriptions. Many pharmacies now provide these alongside your traditional bottles. One quick scan in customs can verify everything instantly. It's like having a digital passport for your medications. The smart move? Keep a mix. Original bottles for international travel, plus digital backups using secure health apps that work offline. I recommend storing everything in your phone and also uploading to cloud storage as a backup. The international minefield. This is where most travelers get blindsided. What's perfectly legal in your medicine cabinet can land you in serious trouble abroad. Documentation that actually works. Forget what you've heard about carrying just a prescription slip. In 2025, you need what I call the digital safety net. First, your original prescription bottles, non-negotiable internationally. Second, use those new translation apps specifically designed for medical terms. Some can even translate your prescription labels into local languages instantly. Third, and this is crucial, medication name conversion tools. Your Advil might be called something completely different in Germany. These new real-time databases show you exactly what to ask for if you need replacements abroad. The biosimilar challenge. Here's something most travelers don't know about yet: biosimilar medications. If you're taking newer biologic drugs, the biosimilar versions might be treated differently when crossing borders. Some countries don't recognize certain biosimilars as equivalent to the original medication. The solution? Carry extra documentation from your doctor explaining the medication and its equivalents. This one tip can save you hours of explaining to customs agents who've never heard of your specific biosimilar drug. Real-time intelligence. Gone are the days of checking static embassy websites. New real-time embassy databases update medication restrictions as they change. Some even send push notifications if restrictions change for countries you're traveling to. Emergency medication locator services are popping up in major cities worldwide. Think of it like Uber for finding your prescription in a foreign country. Download these apps before you travel, not after you land. Technology that makes travel foolproof. Let's talk about the tools that are changing medication travel completely. Smart packing solutions. RFID-enabled medication cases are becoming incredibly popular with frequent travelers. You can track exactly where your medications are at all times, get alerts if you leave them behind, and even monitor if someone else opens your case. For temperature-sensitive medications, new monitoring stickers change color if your insulin or other biologics get too hot or cold during travel. No more guessing if your medication is still effective after a long flight. Smart pill dispensers designed for travel are TSA compliant and help you organize multiple medications without losing track. Some even send reminders to your phone when it's time for your next dose, accounting for time zone changes. Digital documentation revolution. Here's where 2025 really shines. Secure health record platforms now store all your medication information offline, so you can access everything even without internet. Some integrate with telemedicine services that certain countries now accept for medication verification. The game changer? Some platforms can instantly generate official documentation in multiple languages, complete with digital signatures that customs agents can verify independently. Organization that actually works. Let me share the system that frequent medical travelers swear by. Use one clear, dedicated case with RFID tracking for all medications and documentation. Label it clearly with your name and a simple description like medical supplies. This immediately tells security what they're looking at. Split your medications strategically. Keep 3 to 5 days worth of everything critical in your under-seat personal bag, along with all your documentation. The rest can go in other luggage, but never in checked bags. Here's the 2025 twist: temperature-controlled medication shipping services. For extended international trips, some specialty pharmacies can now ship replacement medications to your destination with all the proper international documentation. It's expensive, but for rare or costly medications, it's worth every penny. Digital backup strategy. Store everything digitally, but do it right. Use secure health apps that encrypt your data and work offline. Take photos of all your prescription bottles, doctor's letters, and documentation, then upload them to encrypted cloud storage. Some travelers are now using blockchain-based health records that can't be altered or lost. It sounds fancy, but it's basically unhackable digital storage for your medical information. The modern traveler's checklist. Before you even start packing, download these essential apps: a medical translation app, a medication name converter, and an emergency pharmacy locator for your destination countries. Check those new real-time embassy databases, not just for your destination, but for any layover countries too. Rules change, and you want the most current information. If you're traveling with expensive biologics or rare medications, research temperature-controlled shipping options and specialty pharmacy coordination services. Having a backup plan can turn a potential disaster into a minor inconvenience. Set up telemedicine consultations that work internationally. Some services can now provide documentation that certain countries accept for medication verification, especially helpful for controlled substances. Your smooth travel future. Here's the reality: traveling with medications in 2025 is actually easier than ever before, but only if you know the new rules and use the right tools. The travelers who stress about medications are still using 2019 strategies. The ones who sail through security and customs? They've adapted to the digital age. Your medications don't have to be a source of anxiety anymore. With proper preparation, the right technology, and understanding of current rules, you can focus on what travel should be about: exploring the world and making memories. Pack smart. Use technology to your advantage, and always have backups for your backups. Do this, and your medications become just another part of your luggage, not a source of stress. If this guide helped you feel more confident about traveling, subscribe to join thousands of smart travelers who refuse to let logistics ruin their adventures.